Rosemary Theby, April 8, 1892, November 10, 1973 was an American film actress. She appeared in some 250 films between 1911 and 1940. Early life and career. Born Rosemary Teresa Theby in St. Louis, Missouri, Theby studied at Sargent School in New York City. A contemporary newspaper account described her as being of medium height, well-proportioned, with regular features and dark hair. Her first film experience came in the Vitagraph production of The Wager. By 1915, she was a star for the Universal Film Company. During World War I, Theby took care of a refugee from Lithuania. After being educated and cared for by Theby, the young woman became her maid during an acute shortage of maids in Hollywood, in 1920. As Miss Corinthi in The Great Love 1918, Theby played the part of a German spy with great skill. The film was written and directed by D.W. Griffith. This was a vamp role which she began to play frequently after depicting characters in slapstick comedies. Theby played a Chinese vampire in Clung, a Fox film production directed by Emmett Flynn. Later she began to portray more serious women. Theby was solely a film actress. She declined an offer to accompany Chauncey Olcott to appear on stage for $85 per week. At the time she was earning $125 weekly in movies. She later regretted her decision because of the experience she would have gained. Personal life. Theby was married to fellow actor and director Harry Myers. After Myers' death in 1938, she married Truett Hughes, to whom she remained married until her death. She lived for years at 1907 Wilcox Avenue in Los Angeles. Theby supported Calvin Coolidge in the 1924 presidential election. Theby enjoyed playing golf, wearing her hair in a bob cut, and possessed a preoccupation with personal cleanliness. On screen she appeared tall and willowy, entering a scene, according to one review in the Los Angeles Times, with a sensuous glide. Theby died of circulatory shock on November 10, 1973. At the age of 81. Selected filmography. As You Like It 1912, Mills of the Gods 1912, One Can't Always Tell 1913, Baby 1915, The Silent Mystery 1918, The Great Love 1918, The Rogue 1918, Bright and Early 1918, Peggy Does Her Darndest 1919, When a Woman Strikes 1919, The Amateur Adventuress 1919, The Mystery of 13 1919, Terror Island 1920, Married to Order 1920, Kismet 1920, A Splendid Hazard 1920, Unseen Forces 1920, A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court 1921, Shame 1921, I Am the Law 1922, More to be Pitied Than Scorned 1922, Lost and Found on a South Sea Island 1923, The Girl of the Golden West 1923, Mary of the Movies 1923, Cameo, The Eagle's Feather 1923, A Son of the Sahara 1924, The Red Lily 1924, So Big 1924, As Man Desires 1925, Fifth Avenue Models 1925, The Second 100 Years 1927, A Woman Against the World 1928, The Port of Missing Girls 1928, 10 Nights in a Bar Room 1931, The Fatal Glass of Beer 1933, Man on the Flying Trapeze 1935, Rich Relations 1937, 1 Million BC